I don't know if I'm mentally prepared to play permanents in my control deck. Okay, fine. I'll do it. I'll play blue-white control, but with tokens and Caretaker's talent instead of card draw spells. Hello, welcome back. Another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB. What's up, Mesa Falcons? Today, I'm playing my favorite color combination, blue-white, and it's a control deck. It runs counter spells. It has 3 steps ahead. Elspeth Smite, No More Lies, Sunfall, Deduce, Get Lost. You know them. You hate love them. But it has a little bit different of an approach to control. You see, the Memory Deluge is gone, and while we have tried replacing it with cards like Spellgyre and Farsight Ritual, there is a school of thought that's like, why? Why don't we just make tokens and draw cards? Since everything and its mother makes tokens these days, since Bloomburrow is just all about doing nothing but spewing tokens, why don't we get paid for making tokens? Why don't we draw cards for making tokens? Caretaker's talent does exactly that. You've seen this in other decks, so I'm not going to read it all over again. If you haven't seen any of those videos, you've got a lot to catch up on. I'll just put it this way. You make token, you draw card. That includes when you investigate. That's a token. That includes when you use this mode of 3 steps ahead that copies something you already have. That's a token. When you plus your Archangel Elspeth, when you play a Beza and have less lands or less creatures than your opponent, when you Sunfall, when you Season of the Burrow, that's a token. So with all those tokens, including Fountain Port, that makes a token. You're going to be token a lot. So why not draw? If you do that, is it control? Is it really control? Leaning on enchantments like this for value. I'll let you be the judge. We're going to play the games and you tell me, my loyal draw go enjoyers. You tell me your opinion's what I need. Is this control? Is this the control we came to play? Is this the control we can believe in? Well, we're going to find out in a second, because first we're going to thank the sponsors of our video, CoolStuffInc.com, Ultimate Guard. Check those out. Use promo code CGB5 on CoolStuffInc.com, and Drip Shop Live. I am doing a stream on Saturday. That is the 17th. We're giving away 24 collector boosters of Bloomburrow. Oh my gosh. And you don't have to do anything to win those. But on top of that, one more thing. Mystery Booster 2, newly announced set. I have an unopened pack right here in my possession, and we will be giving it away at the end of the stream to one lucky Mesa Falcon. So make sure you come out to the stream, register for the site. You will get at least a $10 off anything on the site bonus for creating a new account. So use my link when you do that, and click that. Join, make an account, have your account ready, because I get this all the time. Like, I couldn't enter the giveaway. You have to have an account to enter the giveaway. You do not need to make a purchase to win the giveaway, but you do need to have an account. So create your account, enter giveaways, maybe win some stuff shipped anywhere in the world, maybe win an unopened pack of Mystery Booster 2. So come on out. That is on the 17th. Hit the link in the description and get ready. Now let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. I don't know if I'm mentally prepared to play permanents in my control deck, but here we are. Talents, Tide Miners, Get Lost, sure. And we have a token factory in Fountain Port, so it's all coming together. Our opponent with some moles. Where are they at? Are they on 5? They're on 5. Come at me, Mono Red. Mortuary. Harvester. Interesting. What's going on here? When it enters, you may mill 3 cards. I'm going to No More Lies this, and I'm not sure why. There is a mystery going on here, and they're on 5 cards, so kind of messing up their vibe, for lack of figuring out the right thing to say. Seems right, but they do hit their land. When this enters, it's a 4/4. If they promise me a gift, I draw a card. I don't think they're promising me any gifts. Yeah, just a 4/4 reach. Okay, let's draw. We hit land. kind of want this talent. I'm not sure if this Tidebinder is good. I'm gonna discard it. Like, I don't know. I have no idea. Let's get this talent down. We don't make a token this turn, but if they want to gift me something to blow it up, I'm down with that. Let's play you. Let's name Blue, because we want to be activating Fountain Port soon. Beans? The opponent's deck is bizarre. I don't know what's happening. So anything could happen. Exciting, right? This holds up Get Lost and Fountain Port, and we pass. I'm gonna try to hold on to the Get Lost as long as I can. Let's make fish draw card. That in its way is getting ahead. Deduce! Did you know that makes a token? Good solid magic there. Another Prowler. I'm trying to see as much of their stuff as possible so I get a better idea of what their deck does. It's obviously graveyard based. It's also Beanstalk. I'm going after the Beanstalk because right now they're down in cards and we can probably out card them. But I'm really not 100% sure that's right. We're at 15. Second talent. Ready with the Fountain Port. Let's keep the strategy. Buy time, grind them out. They hit land with the map. Second map. Hit. I'd still attack with both. Sunfall doesn't care about your 1/1. Cut down is also really good at pushing damage here. Oh my goodness, the land. Land and the lies. Okay, 13. Come on, baby. Okay, we're doing a good job drawing all the Caretaker's talent in the freaking world. And that is enough to make our opponent jealous enough to leave the game. But, I mean, this hand was definitely in Dirtle land for sure. Nightmare. Used to be my favorite Magic card. Anchorage. Look at these lands and how they're going to enter. It's going to be funny. Got him! What is going on? Where are the arena tryhards anymore? Sure. I've got Deduce, right? I've got something to do for a few turns while I get ready to blow up your world. It's control without lockdowns. Man, that's weird. Sunken Citadel taking over the meta. Does Tidebinder shut down a land? It can counter the ability, but it only shuts it down if it's an artifact, creature, or planeswalker. And there is your Mirix. It begins. I guess I just deduce some stuff and let them might it up. Oh no! A poison! The game is over. A Fountain Port as well, yeah, okay. It's gonna be that kind of game. Keep it coming. There's a talent. There's a talent. If I keep up, get lost, I don't think I do. I'll just let them deal with this. I'll tap out, and the next turn I can play Beza, Mana Open, or a Sunfall, depending where their board ends up. Yeah, they're gonna stick to the infect plan. Three poison. More. Get lost? Not yet. Slam that planeswalker. Cool. Look at those creatures. Six cards in hand. This is also 6. So we want bang and bang. Complete with a damage, but then life has regained and cards are drawn. Nice. The value. Here comes the Forge, but they haven't drawn a talent yet. If we keep their talent off the board, we should be okay. Also, Tidebinder can shut down the Forge. So let's go make sure you guys die. I think that's what's important here. Very aggressive stance. But maybe they're sacking to draw? And they draw. Yep. All right. Tap land. Now's the crazy part where we attack them because it is not good enough to sit back and chill in these matchups. Look at that value. And there is a get lost for when they find a talent. sound like a guidance counselor. When are you gonna, find a talent? Just find something you really love to do, This archive can go. But we're holding up Tidebinder to shut down Forge and at least make things awkward. But if I do it here, it doesn't really achieve much. Maybe it's better to hold for a Planeswalker. Like, this is just a 2/2 that's gonna hit me. I was hoping they'd play talent first and then maybe the Tidebinder countering the ability would throw off their plan, but I think I just take this. The Smite also can do better. And they'll probably play around a counterspell as long as I leave the mana up. Yeah, see? They're just trying to grind now? That is fine. If we end up doing nothing, that's kind of okay. If I play this now, they remove it, but then they don't make a token. I'll let them discard. Mountain Port, nice. They have mana up now, so the anchorage isn't going in there. Feels like I really need my mana. So maybe I don't draw cards right this second. But I am going after them. They're at 13. Do something about this. They refuse. Sure, I will chill. You want to make a 1/1? That's just a 1/1. I'm not afraid. Second Forge. Cool. That's okay. That's okay. Triggers. Resolve first one. Tidebind second one. And they have Braid. Maps, please. I want some cards. They're only attacking me for 2 here. No big deal. And we got a 3 steps, which can copy a Beza, which could be huge. Now we got to do weird math to see how much mana we really need. 8 mana is kind of perfect. Keep giving it to him. Down to 5. And we chill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Could be a high quality 3 steps ahead here. They're going right to combat. They don't think they're gonna die. They are confident. They might have double Helix. Should I play around it? Yeah, I should. Because then they might just respond to me trying to make a Beza copy. If they pass here, I should make a creature. Put lethal on board. Draw 2 cards. They've been trying to be so patient. They must have something. Man, I really want to make a copy of this, but I think it's a trap. Val, you. All right, we got 2 counter spells here. Let's go to war. I am attempting a lethal attack. They say fish. Okay. They are at 4. They are at 3. The staring match continues. Let's do it. I think we win these. We're the blue deck. We're not gonna lose the staring match. We were born in the staring match. It is an interesting thing, Lightning Helix in this spot. Some fall in this spot, so many things could go wrong. It's exciting. I won't pretend it's not. So this makes double Lightning Helix lethal. Do we really open ourselves up to that? You know what? I should try to do this before combat, right? Let's go colorless, colorless, colorless. Just one little mode. I want to make a copy of this. What you got? If they use their resources on this, they could die to the anchorage. If they sack one of their attackers, I'm no longer getting light double helix lethal. And I think that might be what they're about to do. but it keeps me from making fish, right? And that's what they're worried about. I don't know if that's being worried about the right thing. I still get a 4/5. I still get cards. Season, Sunfall, Sea Chrome, things that start with the letter S. We go to 10 and 6 poison. Our opponent has 7 cards in hand. What would you say they're doing? Yeah, if they go for Sunfall here, I just Anchorage and you're done. They backed themselves into a corner. They drew a lot of cards, but they couldn't stay alive.
Incoming message from CGB HQ.
New playmat! Yes! We have the CovertGoBlue Dinosaur Rider playmat. You can get this sweet playmat and the sweet new token as well in a bundle at coolstuffinc.com/CGB. That's CovertGoBlue HQ. coolstuffinc.com/CGB. Get yours today for the easy price of $19.99. Low. I'm more of a high road type. Keep. I am ready to smite thee. Come on, Swifty. Okay, not yet. Fine with me. Another Sunken Citadel gamer, huh? This is the whole meta now? We outground the last one. No talent yet, though. That's not just me insulting them. Let's get the port, so I can start fishing. If they're gonna do nothing, that's what we'll do. Ooh, the field? Lame. But I bet they're gonna use that pretty much right away. Ooh. 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 Well, countering the demolition field could be clutch. And if I tap here, they might. Yeah, I think they're going to do this anyway. They haven't taken any other action. So I'm countering the field. But do they know it because of the way I played? Not quite. Yeah, you can do that. That's fine. You still didn't demo field me and I stone rained you. They slammed their forge. They might be thinking that that's just gonna win. It's not the worst thing, but it doesn't just win, as we saw in the last game. Here she is. Soldier time.
We fight together.
What can you do? Well, I can make a big life linker. That can race a forge. No, I can't. Yes, I can. Map it up. Sure, they have a lot of cards that hits. Now they know about it. Don't love that, but here we are. More map tokens to make our lifelinker bigger and stronger. Boo! Okay. It is what it is, guys. The lifelinker plan didn't work out. So what's the new plan? Hit him with Anchorage? I don't know if Anchorage is going to get there. But I don't think they have the removal for it. So maybe it's not a bad plan. It helps dig through our deck. Better than a Fountain Port plan, I think. And we'll see if they can add to their position. This doesn't solve our problems right now, as much as I want it to. I'll take 1 instead of 4. Buy some time. Another one. It might be another lockdown in their hand. That's pretty good, though. Obviously, Forge is going to try to kill it, but we have a smite to at least buy a turn and try to get our lifelinkers cooking.
You will shine bright, hero.
So there was a stick there. They didn't have a get lost before. I didn't think they have a helix, but they might. They really might. Let's go here, see what they do. Maybe they respond. They don't. We go here. Ah, elk time. Actually, all they did was play a 4/5. Weird. They do have mana open, and they have a response. Could be a torch to the tower. I mean, how important is it to attack here? We're gonna have to do something about this at some point. They know about the get lost. I think attacking is important. I'm confident attacking is important. They don't have a great use for the map tokens right now either. Graveyard has the Tidebinder as a thing that Elspeth would bring back, which is not impressive. But yeah, we're in a bad position because they can control the board and control us in a lot of ways. Like, here's their lockdown. We put that on the stack. We shoot this, which means now their Forge goes after Elspeth. So they did have a get lost. Might as well get one more creature out of it.
I won't be intimidated.
But no, they have Helix. They won't let me have another creature. And how much is this swinging for now? 7. So we got 2 turns.
Even my new strength isn't enough.
Doesn't really do anything here. If we gain enough with this, we have a chance. But yeah, 18. Not good. Lifelinker get bigger? Land. We have a deduce option. No, we have a clue option. You find Mirix. They cast Sunfall. Sure, dude. That's how much they want to hate on this lifelinker. So that we take 7 plus 8. That's not dead. They have to find 1 more damage, which I guess is this incubator token. And you get land. Please have another. Elspeth, they keep. Interesting. Does that help them win the game, though? Citadel? Land. Yuck. They're not just going to go for power this up attack, are they? Also, the pain lands are going to get me. I guess I have to hold up the counterspell. Taking 8 means we can't even cast the deduce because of the pay 1 life. I guess if we power up the anchorage, we can also tap it for mana if we want to like block and try to save some life. But this has to be card draw, right? Card draw into what? We failed at racing. I guess another Beza would buy us more time. Season of the Burrow would do it. So do we have to try to draw that card? I guess we do. We do not do it. I'll go to 1. Now remember, I can't use the pay 1 life or the 1 damage modes here. The fact is, though, that what needs to happen is we need to draw Season of the Burrow anyway, which can remove the Elspeth. We do have to worry a little bit about the tokens left over. A little bit. We have to worry a lot about the tokens left over. And the Murex. So I don't know how it works out, but I guess we can make 1/1s with Season of the Burrow, and those can try to block. Okay, still not there. This has been a pretty unfortunate series of draws down the stretch, and it just got worse. But we're still trying to top deck Season of the Burrow. Sunfall, that will not do it. All right, well, that went badly. The opponent definitely had it, and we lacked it. Just look at all the lands if you need proof. Opponent, I hate to say it, you're going back below 1,000. Or maybe they're on the free fall. Maybe it'll be their first time below 1,000 or above 1,000. Whatever, you know what I mean. We're knocking them out of the 900 something, and we're putting them into quad digits. We're taking them out. We're trash talking. And we'll see if they can handle it. I mean, I think they're mono black. I have a feeling I'm going to discard a card or two. If we find a Caretaker's Talent, they're in trouble. Sure. Countering their stuff sometimes just gets them to concede. What? Where'd that come from? What the heck? What? You know that person who shows up really late for work, way past when you needed them? Why'd you take yesterday off? Who wins this matchup? I don't know. Probably the one who draws the most deduce. Which right now is me. But I don't have any way to threaten the opponent yet. And that's a problem. So I guess I'll just get Tidebinder cooking. Well, that threw him for a loop, didn't it? Must respond, oh my god. Well, that's a card. Didn't expect that, but okay. Bye. Would have definitely held on to my Tidebinder if I knew about that. Haven't seen Mind Splice in a minute. Let's see if they've got the Sunfall. If they don't, they're in trouble. Because no more lies with even a couple tokens can the tempo them. Oh look, they had it all. They didn't even need... You don't need Sunfall when your hand's that good. And now our hand does nothing. They haven't shown us card draw either. Shuffler is fine. Obviously, they have a 3 steps. 2 Mind Splices down. What do you think their win con is? White Suns? I guess we'll see. Anchorage gives us something to do. Murex gives us something to lose to. Hey, deduce. Hello. Let's go. Try draw land here. Did it. Success. Don't act like you're not impressed. Just be chill. 2 Murexes, probably GG. I gotta draw some better cards though. Like, this has been a bit of a disaster. There's a field. Okay. Okay. Gonna need another one of those though. Patience. Patience, patience, patience. How many counters you got in those 4 cards? Can't be that many. There's got to be some Get Lost and some Lockdown in there. There's one. Hopefully that's a sign of desperation to come. If they tap out for a White Sun's Twilight, that's fine. Use a Get Lost there, that's fine. 13. But we had to get them to use some mana here, so maybe No More Lies comes up. Scrutiny leaving up 4. Gotta try. Gotta try to shut down the card draw. Yes. Okay. We still get to Murex here. Hit for 1. And then our anchorages are gonna have to get there with shutting down their attacks. Shit. Shit. Okay. 8. So I can take 1. Block. I guess that's game. Yep. That sucked. On the play. Oh my god, this card is in my deck? I swear I haven't seen it in 2 or 3 games. I think it's been like an hour since I played it. You mean drawing cards is good? Well, not against mono red, but against everything else. What you playing so slow for, top 200? What's she doing over there? Indeed. It's a different take for mono red. They haven't even plotted anything. Let's take our time. Gonna get Urbrask Forge otherwise. Ah ha ha. See, I knew it. I knew you were a monster. Yeah, let's go with this. What, nothing? Okay. Let's start the train. Clues that draw cards without being sacrificed. Madness. No creature? Dude. Whatever they kept, it probably wasn't right. Pass. 3 steps. Just hold up 3 steps until it actually catches something. Bane Split or nothing. See, Mono Red's a great deck, you guys. What an amazing pile of cards it is. They didn't want to discard to hand size. You still have to be careful. Let's keep this clue. Develop more talent. Discard. And I'm not even a discard deck. Hammerhand. Sure. Sure. How about this clue? Does this clue draw me 3 cards without even sacrificing it? Yeah, all 4, of course. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I draw all 4? I mean, I've seen 19 cards from my deck. 4 of this should be there, right? Well, I guess we also do have to have some concerns about decking. Not decking, but basically running out of resources, then flooding. Like, if we draw too many cards hand size, discard relevant cards, then maybe eventually something bad would happen. But we chill. I'll start attacking with the Anchorage and drawing 4 cards every turn next time. There we go. There we go. If they have no creatures, they're not a threat. Would you like to put a pump spell on my restless freaking Anchorage? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, Elspeth is a good one. They're not gonna like that. They're gonna do this to draw cards. Good luck. I draw cards the old-fashioned way, with synergies and, well, you know, instants. Yeah, I still draw some cards with my instants, like 3 steps. Thanks for the double trample. Could have also discarded Sunfall. I'm sure I'll find another land. Like, I am overconfident about it. Kill it. If it's never on the board, how are you gonna pump it up? Here she comes. Make a lifelinker and draw 4. And the lifelinker is the part that I think is going to get him.
Shining blade in the dark.
All right, untapped white, pass turn, discard Sunfall, Anchorage. Untapped white keeps open, double Get Lost, double Elspeth Smite. How the heck are they gonna beat that? The show off begins. Fire 1. They would have plotted that, right? They just drew it. There you go. Oh my god, it's such a great deck, mono red. Wow. And we are back for post-game wrap. What up, Mesa Falcons? This one is dedicated to Jesse Caballos. Jesse, thank you for being a member of the Mesa Falcon gang. You're cool. And the comment of the day is going to come from the red-white token control video, and it is from Grimtopia, and it says the first game is so weird to watch. Blue-white MR-aggro fact versus red-white control. Yeah, the one that makes a bunch of artifact creatures and tries to win that way. So I would definitely wouldn't call that an aggro deck. It's a synergy deck. But it is kind of weird to see the blue-white deck being aggressive and the red-white deck being controlly. But you take the stance you have to take. And we had a game like that in this one, playing the token deck, trying to get an aggressive stance against the red-white control deck. Because if you sit back and do nothing, they will get you. So I thought it was an interesting experience as well. And as much as the token deck is all over the place and relatively annoying, it's not nearly as annoying as the mono reds of the world. For sure, I would rather play a game like that where it's not clear who the beatdown is. We have to figure out when we're supposed to be attacking and how we're supposed to be playing. So I am into it. I'm into this current meta the way that it is. Mono red is still annoying, but there are other decks, and that is, I think, solving my biggest fear about Bloomburrow, which was that only fast creature typal strategies would matter. And that's not what happened. Right now, we've got a pretty good meta. I just wish mono red would die. This deck is cool. I don't know for sure that I'm ready to give up the other deck, though. I really like the Jace deck. I think it's a good best of one deck. I think that Spellgyre and Farsight Ritual have a place, and that deck has a better matchup against anything that's not pure aggro, and it's definitely a deck I'm more fond of playing. This token deck, it felt scary. Caretaker's Talent, if it hits the board and just stays there and nobody messes with it, can produce a ton of value. It can cascade, it can take over the game. But when you play this and the opponent like has good responses and either they remove it or they build a great board, you're in trouble. And I don't love it. I want the instant speed interaction. It's not my control, man. It's not my control. I'll stick to Spellgyre. I'll stick to Jace, the Perfected Mind. I might even stick to Farsight Ritual. But I'm glad this deck exists, and it's kind of cool to have a deck without temporary lockdown that runs Deduce so that you never feel like you're nuking your own clue token. Anyway, play it if you find it interesting. It obviously has some best of 3 pedigree, as it did a 5-0 league on Magic Online. So enjoy. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I'll see you in the next one. Drip stream, link, description, do thing. You're cool.